Hey, hey, are you ready? Yeah, man, I'm ready. Are you ready? Of course I'm ready. What kind of a question is that? I mean, you're wearing the same shirt you wore yesterday. Is that a problem? I mean, it's not a problem for me. It's just that we have like tens of thousands of regular viewers of our live show, and they're going to know that you're wearing the same shirt that you wore yesterday. Yeah, but it's my John Cena shirt, and it's got a championship belt attached to it. What's the big deal? I'm not saying it's a big deal. I'm just saying the hundreds of thousands of regular viewers to the live show are going to be fully aware that you're wearing the same shirt. I've seen you wear the same shirt multiple days in a row. Yeah, but I work from home. And so do I. Have you been living here? What is up, everyone? And thank you for checking out Don't Say the F Word. We are a pro wrestling and combat sports podcast. We don't use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. Don't let your friends use it either. It's Monday. What's that note say? Previewing Raw. Of course we are. It's Monday. We're going to play for When the Bell Tolls. Again, of course we are. It's Monday. For When the Bell Tolls is brought to you by a new sponsor, Top Rope Soap. Quality product placement. All right. What's the other thing say? Cena'S farewell tour gets an F from Bleacher Report. I thought we didn't use the F word. No, we didn't. Bleacher Report is giving John Cena's farewell tour an F. That is the grade they're giving John Cena's farewell tour. I haven't read the full breakdown of it. I just seen the headline. I figure once we get Joe in here, we can go ahead and get the full breakdown going and talk about that because, I mean, quite frankly, that's a little crazy. F might be wildly extreme. Knuckle Maniac, check us out live on Instagram. A Markomaniac? No. Knuckle Maniac. I think you need to design a Markomaniac shirt. Markomania's taking over the world, Joe.
Okay. Markomania, that worked out.
I could probably do we can get away with Markomania, I think. I think we could definitely do that. Joe, Top Rope Soap.
All right. Ooh. I thought that was bang for a minute there, but it's not.
Joe.
What's up?
Bleacher Report is giving John Cena's farewell tour an F. I thought we didn't use the F word. That's not the F. It's a different F. Totally different thing. It's like my report card in high school. Hey, you were a bad student.
Is that like the legit Bleacher Report, or like just they copied it and got it somewhere, or like?
Well,
I just want to make sure. I don't want to say.
I was waiting for you to find this out. I haven't. I just seen the headline. Now that you're here, let's go ahead and let's go to Bleacher Report. And let's see if the article is on their app. I would have to imagine it is. While I'm bringing that up, Joe, just top of the dome, man. What do you rate John Cena's farewell tour?
I give it a B. It was good. A B. I mean, we got to see him. He did a couple matches. Like he said in his interview, he wanted to do 220 days, but they only said he needs him 36 days. He was cool with that. And I would say on each pay-per-view he was on, each not house shows, TV shows he was on, he made it work out. So I say it's a solid B plus.
B plus.
Yeah. Because you gotta think, even though he didn't have a lot of time to do whatever he wanted to do, he made it work out on them short period times, on the 36 days. I would say the Rumble, the shock face when Jay beat him, that was cool. Chamber,
Downtown Championship Wrestling.
Yeah.
Join us live right here on Instagram.
I'll say the Chamber. Yeah, Chamber went to the Chamber, heel turn. It could have been a little bit better, but let me take that back. That face he did at the heel turn, that was good. Minus Travis Scott part, that's a whole nother topic. We're gonna leave Travis Scott out that. Then you got the Mania. No, my bad. The Raw where he cussed out the little kid. Now
He ain't cussed the little kid out. He just kind of drugged that little kid for a minute. So it was toxic.
Okay, toxic. Okay.
Toxic relationship.
Yeah, the toxic relationship. Okay, it wasn't cussing him out. But yeah, I would say right there to Mania, cool. The heel turn worked out for him. It was good. Then what's next? That would be Backlash, right? No, Backlash. Yeah, Backlash. Randy Orton. Now, you can say it was the last final rivalry with him and Randy Orton, but that was still pretty good. Him and Randy Orton did that thing, made it believable. He snuck out, did the Viper, RKO, sold it. Then we move on to Money in the Bank. R-Truth. No, wait, not R-Truth. Not R-Truth wasn't there yet. It was Logan Paul after Randy Orton. Now that was pretty decent. That was good. He put Logan Paul on the map. He made everybody believe Logan Paul was a star. So I give him credit for that. Then we got the R-Truth. That was Money in the Bank. R-Truth still believed that John Cena was his childhood hero. Made it believable as well. Gotta love R-Truth for that. And John Cena, he was trying not to break character, being the heel, but you could see it almost cracking. And he made that work out. Then the tag team over in him and Logan Paul and who else was it as a tag team? I forgot what it was.
Him and Logan faced Randy and Jelly Roll. That was before him and Logan faced each other.
That was it. Yeah, there you go. Jelly Roll. Yeah. That was pretty decent. Then you got the good SummerSlam. My bad, y'all. I just had a bad day. My bad. I mean, so, you can say right there, you go from heel, you say, my bad, y'all. I was having a bad day, and everybody just forgot what you did, and they brought the kid back that he said was in a toxic relationship with, and apologized to him. He was what, front row seats too? Yeah. So that was nice. Then, Brock Lesnar. Yeah, Brock Lesnar. WrestlePalooza.
So tell me about that. So right there, that moment, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, WrestlePalooza. That seems to be your moment of contention. Is that your moment that brings it from an A to a B? Is John Cena versus Brock?
Yeah. It could have been better. It could have been like him and Brock at SummerSlam 2016. Yeah. Or that 15. It was one of them. It could have been like that. It could have went on a little bit longer. Did them back to the back suplex city. Could have redid that to him, destroyed John Cena, but it was just like a 8-minute waste of time. Yeah.
So I'm taking a look here at the Bleacher Report article where they graded John Cena's farewell tour. The article leads off just with a section about the failed heel turn. So the biggest problem with Cena's failed heel turn early in his retirement tour and lack of momentum it created for the rest of his run. The long-term storytelling associated with the turn was non-existent, as WWE creative failed to build shocking alliances book another betrayal, or lay out a proper redemption arc. Even Cena himself admitted that the heel turn was a failure, saying at Fan Expo Chicago in October, "I just know I failed. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can learn from failure, right? I went out there and bombed. Shit happens, guys." Another reason the heel turn failed was the abrupt abandonment of the angle and the revert back to the face version of his character, which the WWE Universe had long disliked, with a familiar tired promo style coupled with challenges we've seen battle Cena before. The result was a retirement tour that lacked a unifying storyline thread. What's up? Extreme Fight World, check us out live on Instagram. Joe, I don't know if you happened to catch it yesterday, but Extreme Fight World had their Dojo Wars live on YouTube.
Damn.
Yeah. Our boy Kano won another one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My bad fault. I missed it. Sorry, y'all. My bad.
Boss's assassin. So Joe, your moment of contention with Cena's farewell tour is
The Brock Lesnar.
John and Brock.
That's it. Bleacher
Report's issue is primarily the heel turn, followed by the face turn, which I will say my piece about the face turn in a moment. They go further. They talk about the rest of the run just being the greatest hits tour of him working with people who didn't need the Cena rub, instead of working with a lot of up and comers. You mentioned he had a great match with Logan Paul. He also did the tag match with Logan Paul. So he gave Logan Paul the Cena rub. But I said, he spent so much time on R-Truth, on Randy Orton, on AJ Styles, and on Brock Lesnar. These were all guys who didn't need to work with John. What they didn't dig into deeply is we had two programs with Cody Rhodes. We had WrestleMania, and then we had the follow-up where Cody took the belt off of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You gave Cena's farewell tour a B.
I gave it a B.
Bleacher Report gives it an F.
I say I'm giving it a B because, not just because of John Cena, it's because no matter what, it's like John says, you throw something at him, give him an idea, he'll work with it. And he worked with it. He made us believe that, hey, I'm a heel. Cool. It worked. People believed it. They booed him, but they still cheered for him.
I mean, I got to a point where I actually liked heel John Cena.
Yeah.
I wanted them to stay with heel John Cena to the very end. And I wanted him to leave with the belt. Make WWE hit reset.
Yeah. Then I would say the heel turn, I would say it was like there before the R-Truth from Randy. It was, you could tell it was slowly starting to fade away a little bit. It wasn't like believable, but he still made it work in that little time frame.
Yeah, I thought, the way you looked at John Cena's heel turn and the heel promos of this wasn't John Cena the character talking. This was John the man.
Yeah.
And he was fed up with people demanding so much from him. I like that take on it. You sold me on John Cena as a heel.
I sort of did. See that?
I think the face turn was trash. There was no reason for them to do it the way they did it, but it did work to a degree. I mean, so this is back to my point yesterday, where I think a lot of the live crowd, and a lot of the crowd in general for WWE aren't long-term WWE fans. Oh yeah, Gilroy Originals, check us out live on Instagram. Some of the most creative, best designed T-shirts, Gilroy Originals. You can find their merch site and go to them on Instagram. I mean, we got Starks. Starks, check us out live on Instagram. We got a packed house here. Anybody want to join up? We're talking about Cena's farewell tour. Bleacher Report gave it an F. Joe has given it a B. I have yet to give a grade because I'm still just kind of breaking down here.
I'll say this. If you look at the majority of the fans basically at that arena that were John Cena fans, no offense to y'all, but majority of them were like mid-20s. So the mid-20s, we'll just say between 6 and 10 years old, saw John Cena. We'll put it in fairness, 6 and 12. We'll put it in fairness. They didn't really see like the 2003 John Cena. They mostly got probably close to 2011 when he was about at the 10th, maybe 10th. Yeah, I think he's at 10th world title, 10th or 11th world title.
A lot of people got pulled in with the CM Punk feud. Oh, Joe, we have breaking news.
What?
Straight from Extreme Fight World, we're dropping the news right here live on Don't Say the F Word. January 30th, Extreme Fight World will return with their Adrenaline show.
Ooh.
Yeah, tons of indie stars are gonna be there. They are gonna turn it up. The Adrenaline shows for Extreme Fight World are great. I don't know if you checked them out on Triller Fight TV. They put together some great shows, really showcasing Cleveland's independent wrestling scene well. The drone shots, the production quality of EFW is top shelf. The drone camera is so good. So well done.
See, I'll say this again. Logan Paul WrestleMania had the best entrance with that drone camera. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Starks has been to Adrenaline shows. They're good shows, man. We're gonna have to get together, and we're gonna have to go to Euclid for an Adrenaline show, Joe. Me, you, your sister, Mark the Monster.
Okay,
We're gonna take a trip.
I guess I'll drive, y'all. Just saying.
Well, man, I can drive. I drive.
Nah, it's not that. It's Euclid. You know, you're white, I'm black. You'll get jumped more than I would, so I just stay the hassle. You know what I'm saying?
Joe.
Yeah.
First of all, that's racist. That's some racist shit to say. Secondly, I'm so much more hood than you. I'm so much more hood than you. Really, there are people learn more about us. It's really got to trip them up. You're the tall black dude. I'm the white dude, but your family, your parents are still together. Your dad's a respected man, man of the community. Worked his ass off for many years. My dad was a gangster. My dad was a drug dealer. My dad was pushing weight for cartels. It's complete. It's really got to throw people for a loop.
I know. Hey, what Starks, man? I'm just stating facts, though. That's all I'm saying, man. Ain't nothing personal. Just facts, bro. That's all it is. Just facts.
Terrible.
Hey, just for the record, I want everybody to know, my parents been together for 43 years. The only reason I know that is because they got married 9 days before I was born. That's the only reason I know. And another fun fact, they got married on my mom's birthday. And
that's awesome.
And here's the best thing about it. My mom was so skinny, she didn't know she was pregnant.
How far along was she before she found out she was pregnant?
The day I was born.
What?
She didn't know she was pregnant. Doctor told her she could never have babies. True story. She had her period. She had everything. My mom was thin. When I say she was thin, like my mom was really thin, y'all. This ain't no joke. She was so thin, you could not tell big ass me was in her stomach. And
yo, you're like 11 feet tall. I mean, granted, you weren't born this height, but seriously, so they got married and she didn't know she was pregnant, and then 9 days later you were born. No one believes her story. Like, they know, like, no one believes this.
Nobody believes it until my mom brings it up. And my mom...
I'm not going to argue with your mom. I'm not going to argue with the OG either. But I'm just telling you, nobody believes this.
Nah, okay, it's a true story. My mom, they showed me a picture of their wedding day. They got married downtown, everything. They had a picture. You could see my mom thin, my dad still short like hell, but no big deal, y'all. But but my mom, she was dead ass skinny. And then she went to from what she said, she wasn't feeling good. So she went to the hospital. And when she got to the hospital, the doctor looked at her. They said, well, you're in labor. And my mom, from what my mom said, they thought they thought the doctor was joking because her previous doctor told her that there's no chance she could ever have a baby. So she went on, didn't think she'd have a baby. Then the day, May 14th, y'all, that's my birthday. I guess the day before that, they went to the hospital. Labor, you're in labor, you're about to have a baby.
That's crazy.
And my grandma even confessed to it. My grandma, R.I.P. the grandma, she told me, we looked at her. Nobody would never believe you was here. I'm like, damn. So I guess you could say I'm the blessed grandchild, son.
And I'm a blessing. Y'all didn't even know I was coming.
I'm a blessing.
Yeah, I had never heard that story. I did not know this.
Yeah. I didn't know it neither. I thought, like I said, then 2 years later, my sister, and that was it.
That's crazy. Oh, man. I've lost my train of thought now completely. That's a way better story than John Cena's retirement tour.
I know.
Triple H couldn't have booked Your Miracle Birth. Just gonna put that out there.
I don't think nobody could. What up, girl?
So much hate to Triple H all morning this morning. I see that he has promised another epic Raw, which I don't know how that's going to be. But back to John Cena's retirement tour, man. You're giving it a B. Bleacher Report says F. I'm comfortable at a C. Even though I really, really, really enjoyed his heel work. Other people didn't.
Okay.
Joe's getting in trouble.
No. Joe got her head done. That's all.
Uh-oh.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right.
Life of a single dad.
What?
When will I get to do my homework?
In like 20 minutes, girl. 20 minutes. Go. 20 minutes. All right. Carry on, girl.
One thing for me out of Cena's farewell tour, everyone knows I have no use for the Brock Lesnar match. I have no use for Brock Lesnar in my pro wrestling in 2025, going into 2026. I don't know what you do with the guy, to be honest. If Gunther's final boss, I guess unless Gunther's going to retire Brock, which is probably the route you should go. One big thing for me was the R-Truth match. We have the R-Truth match, and then they release R-Truth to bring him back, to be serious, to then have John turn babyface and have R-Truth go back to being funny.
Yep.
Of all the things that should have got an F.U. Hunter, why didn't that get it?
That was at the time when you think about it, the fans wanted Truth back. And they went on that little Twitter rant saying,
Internet wrestling fans aren't wrestling fans. That's the biggest issue, Joe, because they did the same shit with Karrion Kross.
Yeah, but the difference between Karrion and R-Truth, character and personal, everybody still loved Truth, the person and the real and the character.
Yeah.
Karrion Kross, he respected, but I don't think majority of them care about him like they did R-Truth. And I'm just saying in a nice way.
Starks is dropping in the comments either live on Instagram. Said nothing was planned for R-Truth. He was legit fired. Or, well, his contract wasn't renewed. I guess fired's probably harsh, right? And they couldn't take the bad press of releasing the guy. But how are they going to take all the bad press now from Now, Bleacher Report's giving them an F for Cena's farewell tour. I will say, I don't know who wrote this article for Bleacher Report. Let me give them credit. I'm going to give them credit for their article, and then I'm going to drag them a bit. How's that sound? Donald Wood wrote this article. He broke it down, disappointment with the farewell, with the heel turn and the farewell tour overall. Then he kind of complains about the greatest hits tour, about Randy Orton, R-Truth, AJ Styles, Brock, all didn't need to work with Cena. Here's my thing. What the hell did they think was going to happen? He had to do the greatest hits. It's a farewell tour.
Yeah.
You don't do a farewell tour and play a bunch of new music.
No. See, I'll say
He
this.
was going to face the guys he had history with. That's what the fans wanted to see. No one wanted to see him work with Ricky Saints. Like, nobody wanted to see that.
I would say this. I was cool with him going after his rivals from Punk, AJ, Randy. I was cool with that. But like I said, I would think the farewell tour, it should have been majority of like younger talents upcoming. And like
Maybe
I
there
said,
should have been a little bit. Well, there could have been a little bit more mixed in had we not only gotten 36 dates. Had we gotten the 220 John wanted to do, we could have had a lot more stuff added in. Starks asked, has there ever been a successful retirement or farewell tour? Probably not. I badly want to pretend like Shawn Michaels was fine, but then I know the Saudi event happened, so I know that match took place. But no one's ever tried to retire in wrestling like John did. Announce a full year. I don't know if they're going to try the same thing with Jericho. They probably should not.
Oh, girl, hold up. Oh, girl, hold up. Oh, Lord.
Oh, is she getting the MetaQuest on?
Big.
Everybody's got to go out there and get a MetaQuest. I'm telling you. I turned Joe's entire household into a VR household.
All right, there you go, girl.
Big.
It's big.
Yeah, big.
Oh, Lordy, girl. Oh, there, but anyway, all right.
But I think the upset that John did the greatest hits is kind of crazy. I mean, sure, we could have sprinkled some more stuff in. There were too many dates where there weren't matches. That was a big thing. Too many dates where there weren't matches.
But if I had to put it, the Shawn Michaels probably the best one. Even though we didn't really know he was going to retire until that second WrestleMania with him and Taker. But I'll say that's probably the best one. But knowing Cena, like the very first one to announce he retiring a year in advance, can't beat that. Really, you can't beat that.
Starks dropping it in here. He said it's a compelling story with John. Before the last year, he didn't win any matches for like 3 years. And then he had this run, which was pretty cool. And it did good business. And now Gunther is a truly hot heel. I agree. I think the farewell run wasn't bad. I don't think it was an F. And again, I got to say, it's a little nuts that I am Captain hypercritical of WWE. And here I am kind of defending WWE and Triple H to a degree, to just say, like, people are making it out like this is what's bad about WWE. This isn't what's bad about WWE. There's so much else that is bad. It's not this. It's not Cena's match. It's not Gunther. It's not the farewell tour. Bleacher Report did another article, and this is kind of crazy.
Okay.
There's a lot of negativity coming from Bleacher Report to WWE, which is very out of character in the past year. WWE's growing problems have reached crisis level after John Cena's tap out to Gunther. I'm just going to skim this really quick. I haven't read this article, so I can see if there's anything major.
Okay.
About the backlash, 20,000 people, blah, blah, blah.
I'll just say this. If Cena would just not did the smile before he tapped, it would have been believable. He did that smile. I think the smile is what caused the whole.
Dude, the smile was fine. It was, hey, I can rest now. I can go take a nap. One thing they call out here is what I was saying yesterday. The Cody match against Obafemi, that was bad. That was a bad ending to a match. If the plan isn't Drew's going to NXT to work a program with Obafemi, the DQ was a terrible way to end this match. What else they got there breaking down here? That's it. That's really all they touched on. There's so much else that they could have touched on in WWE that's not good. And they just touch on the Cody match, and they touch on the John tapping to Gunther. John tapping to Gunther's fine. If Gunther's going to be the monster heel, yeah, Drew versus Oba is needed. They need to double down on Drew being suspended. They say Drew McIntyre cannot show up on Raw or SmackDown. And then, I don't watch NXT, dude. What's The Rock's daughter's name? Ava?
Yeah.
They should have her come on NXT and say, Drew, you're welcome here. I don't abide by the same rules. You can come here. Invite him to face Obafemi in NXT. Why not? That image of Oba standing over Drew is a very good photo. That photo tells a story.
Oba, he's a big man. He's
a big dude. He's a big dude. So we're gonna have Gunther's gonna be on Raw tonight.
I'll say Gunther gonna open the show.
It's got a mission statement. I'm kind of at a stalemate of what I really think Gunther's mission statement should be, because he just put John out. He sent John packing. Gunther's mission statement can't be his world title, his world heavyweight title, because Punk has it, who is supposed to be back tonight. But Bron Breakker's already got the number one contender shot. I don't understand how. Just winning WarGames got him a shot at the world title. That's the answer. Because he hasn't had a reasonable singles match in I don't know how long to be the guy facing Punk. Starch is right. Oba should absolutely be Final Four at the Rumble. Rumble should really be a major reset in WWE, and I'm afraid it's not going to be.
I say tonight, Gunther comes out, says he could beat Cena. Then he said he could beat anybody else. He said he's going to come back for his title shot. I think we might get an early surprise from Brock Lesnar tonight.
Really? You think Brock will be back? I mean, Triple H has promised another epic Raw that's probably going to change the industry, and I bet you it's a dud. I don't think Brock's coming back. And if Brock does come back, I'm probably going to bitch about that on Wednesday, because I don't need Brock Lesnar on Monday Night Raw.
I'll say this.
Can we have something fresh and new?
Yeah, I say this.
Anything at all?
I say that I don't think Brock will want to work WrestleMania. I think he probably just want to do the Rumble and be done. So he probably faced Gunther at the Rumble.
SummerSlam next year is in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
That's where people are suspecting Brock will go out. That'll be Brock's last. I think Gunther's mission statement should be simple. He should come out. Nope. He shouldn't even talk about the title. The title should be the last thing on Gunther's mind. Yeah, start saying no more Brock ever, please. I agree. Gunther should come out and he should say, the match with John meant a lot. It meant that when someone has one foot out, I'm going to put them the rest of the way out. AJ Styles, you got one foot out the door. I'm going to put you the rest of the way out. That should be his mission statement.
Yeah.
If you think you're done, the ring general is going to make sure you know for a fact you're done. You can't throw him into the mix of the world title scene because the world title scene on Monday Night Raw, they made it mean nothing. You put it on a 50-year-old CM Punk who's made of glass and sand.
You know what?
And I don't know.
I really think I'll say this. If I did it right, we'll just say somebody from John's past is gonna come up to Gunther tonight and fight him for taking out Cena and being the one that pinned Cena, and they're gonna say, if you believe you can beat Cena, then you can believe you can beat me.
You know, Starks likes my long-term booking with AJ and Gunther. You know, Gunther could even play to the internet crowd a little bit. He could even say something along the lines of, and if you're a legend out there who's thinking of coming back for a Hall of Fame run before you call it a day, I advise against it. Because if you come back here to try and finish out your career, it's going to end way sooner than you thought it was going to. I would like for Gunther to beat Cody. Sadly, we're gonna drag out Drew and Cody, possibly until the Rumble. So Cody's not gonna have any new feud. He's not gonna work a new program. He's not gonna defend that title until it's Drew and Cody at the Rumble. Not even at Raw Anniversary on Netflix. They're talking they may drag this out till Rumble, which would make sense if they're gonna send Drew to NXT. But then what in the world are they gonna do with Cody Rhodes? What do you do? Give me the Aleister Black program. Give me that. At least it'd be something different. He's not going to lose that belt to Aleister Black, but at least it'd be a different match.
I say this. It's time for the belt to come off Cody.
Yeah.
He really
it's time for the belt to come off of Cody. It's time. Punk hasn't even defended it. And then it's time for the belt to be off Punk. Rumble's only a few weeks. Yeah, when is Rumble? Anybody got the Rumble date?
29th. 20th or 29th. Yeah, it's
January 17th.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, January 17th, Saudi Arabia. So, yeah, I mean, it's not. I guess it's really not that far away.
Oh, damn. Okay.
It's not that far away. So, yeah, they can put it off till then. We can have Drew pop in NXT a few times. I believe the next 2 weeks of NXT have already been filmed, I think, or are going to be filmed tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Because,
next
Christmas.
They're going to film next week's and the following. So I guess we'll have 3 weeks of NXT TV already done. So I guess if Drew does show up, we're going to know. Let's see. What else is going on for Raw tonight?
Yeah. You got Gunther. Punk promo in
Shouldn't we be getting Logan Paul? Is Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio tonight? Take a look here.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul. Their first match was, 2 years ago now? Maybe even longer?
It's when he first came out. Yeah.
And he caught Rey and kind of saved him on that moonsault?
That was like 3. About 2, 3. Let's say
2 years ago, something like that. We at some point have to get back to Rey versus Dom. And I don't quite know how we get there now. Unless Dom eliminates Rey from the ring, or vice versa. Stark says Maxine Dupree should be wrestling. She's not on the preview on WWE.com. Neither is Dungeon Natty Neidhart.
I'll say the only way to get Ray and Dom probably somewhere in California at the hometown, like he
Yeah,
did
make
with
it
John
happen in
Cena.
San Diego.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna have. I really hope that it's eventually a WrestleMania match, and it doesn't have to. That doesn't have to be where Ray retires. Ray doesn't have to retire after a WrestleMania match, but I would love to see Dom and Ray have a match at Mania. I still like the idea of having Dom be the guy who eventually tries to defend Ray from somebody else trying to retire.
I can see that.
We also have the Usos and the New Day.
Oh,
Is this a match?
that's a match. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
seemingly we are getting the Usos versus the New Day for
Number one
maybe this
spot.
is for number one contendership. It doesn't say that. It says they've reunited their focus firmly with the World Tag Team title after brawling with Kofi and Xavier on Monday. The Usos will renew their epic rivalry with the New Day. That leads me to believe we're getting this match tonight. If this is for number one contendership, this is yet again where I have to say this is something that's bad in WWE that people should really focus on. How you get the Usos a number one contendership match? They haven't won a tag match together in 3 years. Oh, well, history. Professional wrestling is a what have you done for me lately business.
Well, look at it this way. They need some more tag teams on Raw, and that's the best way to do it. They putting Jay back out the singles run, and he going back to the tag teams because, unfortunately,
I don't think WWE needs 2 men's tag titles. I don't think we need one for Raw and one for SmackDown. They could just have men's tag teams.
They tried that, but
I know.
It didn't work.
Dude, they just can't do tag team wrestling. How's the best tag team on the shows 2 dudes who ain't a tag team?
I don't know, but I think the only different the main reason why they don't want to do it again is because you gotta think they would have to pay that person roughly 3 times a week. If you do Raw, then NXT, then go SmackDown.
Stark said Usos versus New Day, Usos versus GOD and New Day. Yeah, we could get it. It's what the streets have wanted for 10 years. I agree, except is GOD who they were? Is GOD the same in WWE? Because it doesn't feel like it. Tama Tonga don't feel like the same guy.
I say we gotta give it time for that part because I can't answer that one. We gotta get some time.
Uso versus New Day is by far greatest tag team matches. Man, I agree. I think they could put it off. I really think we could circle back. We could have it happen. But we need to get the tag titles onto New Day first. And then have Grayson Waller cost them their tag titles. Then they turn on Grayson Waller. And they welcome Big E back into the fold. Still the same characters. But if they turn on Grayson Waller and bring Big E back into the fold, they then become baby faces. But they can still act like assholes. And that could be a lot of fun. As Star says, none of us are who we use, man. That's true.
That is true, yeah.
That's true. What else do we have, man? I think that might be. Oh, we're gonna get Stephanie Valkyrie defending the women's title against Raquel Rodriguez. I can't imagine they're taking that belt off of Stephanie unless Liv's gonna help that happen.
Nah,
I don't think they're gonna do that yet.
She's supposed to have the belt to Mania, just like Jade Cargill supposed to have the belt to Mania.
Dom's the IC champion. He's not advertised in the preview for this show. He's bragging off over here, doing the only watchable thing on SmackDown with the U.S. title open challenge. But Raw doesn't even advertise they're going to do anything with their mid-card title. So I don't really know what to make of that.
I don't know neither. I say maybe that's it. Maybe Gunther goes after the IC from Dominic Mysterio.
Do you feel like Gunther deserves a downgrade going back to the IC title because we got the world title scene so convoluted with the nearsighted vision?
I wouldn't say it's a downgrade. I would say if you look at majority people who had the world title IC, I would say Gunther would be a better IC than the world title.
Oof. I don't know if I agree with that, though. Who's going to take that Raw title off of Stephanie? Liv? Probably the only answer, really. She's probably a shoe-in to win the Rumble. I don't know why we wasted her return so soon.
Well, injuries.
No, that's right. Becky Lynch does still have the women's IC title. I kind of forgot that was even a thing.
Yeah.
Legit forgot that was something. Yeah, I don't know. I truly believe that fans are upset about the wrong stuff in WWE to be mad about Cena's farewell tour because there is not a whole lot going on Raw.
I know.
But with all that, we know Punk is going to be back. He's going to have to cut a promo on Bron Breakker and tell us how great it is to be alive in whatever city they are. Real feel good, rah-rah. I do like that Bron Breakker called that out. It sounded like I wrote Bron Breakker's promo last week. I know you thought that whenever you were watching. Like, did Jeremy write this promo? I don't buy it. I don't buy the nice guy Punk. I don't buy it.
Yeah, maybe somewhat.
I don't buy it at all. I just think he's. I don't think. Let me rephrase it. I don't buy it like the nice guy Punk. What we're seeing today is somehow something different. I think he's always been a backstage kiss ass. That's always been his thing. And he's just on TV, he's pretending to be a rebel. And I just think it's so great to be alive and insert city name. I just love being part of the World Wrestling Entertainment and doing sports entertainment. It's always been who the dude was. And just Eddie Kingston came out for being a brown nose with the Booker, and yeah, that's who he's always been. The Rebel was the Rebel. We were getting worked. He was never that guy. Never that guy. I don't know who opens the show. I don't know if it's Gunther. I don't know if it's Punk. I think it should be Gunther for that just nuclear he should have.
I mean, they did it for Roman.
Did it for Roman. With that idea of who's going to open the show, it brings us to the best part of the Monday show. Brought to you this week by Top Rope Soap. Hit them up on Instagram. Get you a bar of soap, especially some of you wrestling fans who really need to wash your armpits and your feet. They do have deodorant available too. Just in case you're going to a convention and you don't want to be that guy. But it's time to play for when the bell tolls.
Oh, God.
Here's the rules, same as always. We're picking the bell time of the bell that starts the first match on Monday Night Raw. I don't care what other bells happened before. It's got to be the one that starts the match.
All right.
Now, my amazing wife, Mindy, has already picked her time. And here's the rules. If Mindy wins, everybody gets something. If you win, you get something. But if Mindy wins, everybody gets something.
All right. What time she picked?
Mindy has picked the time of 8:20.
Damn.
Yeah. She's taking the early route.
Let's see here.
I'm taking 827.
Bitch.
Why, were you taking 827? Do you want it? You can have it.
No.
I'll take something else.
No, give me 25. Give me 25. 25.
Joker's gonna take 825. Anybody else, man, drop your times in the chat.
25.
I'll mark them down. If you went and if your time hits, and it's got to be on the dot. It's got to be. We have had people miss by seconds. Starks is taking 817. 817. Starks is going earlier than Mindy. It might happen. Might happen. It's been a minute since we've had a winner. A couple weeks ago, our boy Ray missed it by seconds.
That was sad. He had it.
I thought he had it.
I did too. Yeah,
I was ready for his shirt order. I'm like, man, he's got it. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. And then, boom, that bell rang. Somebody else missed it a few weeks ago because of the commercial. The commercial screwed him over.
I know that. It's the damn commercial.
that 3-minute commercial, man, it can do you in.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. I think the Ray and Logan Paul match will probably steal the show tonight, and something tells me the Usos and the New Day gets interference. I just don't know by who.
I don't know.
I just can't see them giving us this match on Raw. No, I mean, yeah, there's all the history, of course, but like no advertisement that we're going to get this thing. So this first encounter of the reunited Usos and the heel New Day, I mean, they're role reversal here.
You know, it'd be funny. This
can't end clean. This has to end in a schmuck. You can't book this match to end clean tonight.
You know, it'd be funny. It'd be funny if they had a let's say Grayson Waller interfered, cost the match. They had a round 2, and they brought out Big E to be on their side.
On the Uso side?
Yeah, Uso brought out Big E to be on their side. Match 2 or 3. We'll say 2.
They announced this match last. How did I miss the announcement of this match last week on Raw?
They were face to face in the ring. After they won, they came down.
I remember the promo. I don't remember them saying they were going to have a match.
They advertised a match.
Maybe I fell asleep a little bit.
No, they didn't actually say a match. They said we're coming after you, and we're coming after you in them tag team titles.
I always like the Usos and the New Day have a match. It's always good. Mm-hmm. I just think they have to not have a clean finish tonight. They gotta drag this out.
Yeah, that's what I say. Big E should come back and be on this side, and then he can't get in the ring, but he can knock out Grayson Waller. There you
go. So I got for a Raw preview show, Joe.
That's all I got.
Go check out Top Rope Soap on Instagram. Get yourself some bars of soap. Stay tuned for more VR videos from me and Joe. I do still have more game codes for Golden Gloves boxing. So if you got a Meta Quest, let me know. I got some free games for you. We got merch on our merch table. All the profits go to local animal shelters. But man, don't buy any merch from us right now. Go check out Alt Wrestling Tees. He has some great designs, some good John Cena stuff going on. Go buy some of his shirts. Go check. Gilroy stopped in for a minute with us on Instagram. Go check out his merch page. Go buy some of his shirts.
There you go.
Help these dudes make some money to close out the year. I'm just going to donate any money you buy from you get us from our merch. So go buy theirs. Help these dudes buy some Christmas presents.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy Raw tonight. We'll be back Wednesday. We'll recap whatever happened on this epic Monday Night Raw. And we'll preview a professional wrestling show, AEW Dynamite. We'll see what's going to happen on AEW. Until then, keep moving forward. Keep your shoulders off the mat. We're out.